Yo, what's happening, guys? It's your boy Zach back in the house, another workout video, and you know what time it is. Started off the workout with barbell squats. I opted for a 10 by 10 at 185, which is about my body weight. Beltless, of course, pretty narrow stance, also narrow grip on the bar. The squats felt good today, but my legs, especially my lateral quad and my IT band, were tight, and I really needed to spend some time foam rolling my lateral side of each thigh. I was getting slight lateral knee pain during some sets, and then others I was doing fine. Big focus is making sure the first movement is at my hip, so I'm shifting back on my hip first to help load my glutes and my hamstrings. The way it works is basically the order you move a joint is the order in which the muscles are going to contract. So by sitting back on your hips first, you load your glutes and your hamstrings, which have lots more power potential than your quads. Obviously, they're all strong, and I'm also, targeting all those muscles, but shifting back on your hips is going to be a better way to go in the long run for knee health, especially if you're trying to hit that deep position, the ass to grass position, which I've decided I'm going to get as low as I can and drop my ego to see if I can increase my leg size as we go along on this new block of training. After the squats, which were brutal, I moved on to a high rep leg press. I find that if I load up too much weight for like 12 to 15 reps on the leg press, excuse me, it's pretty early in the morning here. If I load up too heavy, the bottom becomes super, super difficult, and I tend to hang out at the top of the set a lot of times. And you guys know I've been trying to work on constant tension on lots of my sets just to keep moving. Mostly on my accessory movements, some of the compounds, I get to the top of the squat and I take a breath or two just to get myself stiffened before I sink back down into the squat. So after the leg press, I moved on to a Smith machine split squat. You can see I went a little heavier on these than I have the past few leg workouts. Just put 45s on each side, and really trying to increase the tension of the movement and making my glute work harder at the bottom. I aim to just lightly touch my back knee to the ground, and for this is once again quads, hamstrings, and glutes. I recommend, and the tip is just bend your back knee like it's going straight to the ground. Don't shift a lot of your weight forward. Just bend it straight down, and that'll help keep tension off the back leg, because a lot of people push too much through their back leg and not enough through their front leg. After that, I moved on to leg extensions. I did a warm-up set of 20, then I settled with sets of 15 to 20. I just bumped the weight by 20 pounds each time. I've actually worked my way up to, I think, about 180 or 200 pounds for my top set of 15, which I'm really happy about. These are feeling great. Taking my hands off the handles has been a game changer for the peak contraction at the top, which is awesome. So after the quad portion of the workout, I've just found my quads need more work, especially my right teardrop and lateral quad need more work than my hamstrings do. So I moved on to a lying leg curl. I went with one set of 20, and then I think it was like 3 sets of 10 to 12 hard ones. This is one of the 10 to 12 rep sets, and then I did a back off set of 15 reps, nice and slow. After that, I went to the seated hamstring curl. You guys can see I sort of push my hips forward and my back does arch a little bit. Now, the reason for this is my left hamstring is not as flexible as my right side. So by doing this, it takes tension off my knees, especially the back of my knees. If my hamstring gets stretched too much on my left side, I get left knee pain. Also with this, and I need to figure out a better system, the pad that's on my shins is really rubbing against my shins and pulling at my hair and causing sort of like a redness and a rash. So I need to figure that out. Either I'm going to wear pants on leg day, or I need to put a towel over my shins, because it's really rubbing my shins raw. So if anybody's got any tips out there on how to set this machine up better, I am all ears. Once again, high reps. I just find the start of the movement, if it's really, really difficult, then the rest of the set doesn't go nearly as well, and I don't get near the pump through my hamstrings that I want. And then wrapping up the hamstring portion, I went with super slow negative dumbbell Romanian deadlifts. I had no straps. I keep forgetting my straps. So with straps, I could probably do 100, pound dumbbells for 12 to 15 reps, but without them, I'm lucky to hold on to the 80s for 12 to 15. Super slow, it felt really good. I was basically trying to touch the dumbbells to the top of my shoe, and once my hamstrings are warm, the flexibility is there for me to get down low and really get a big stretch. After that, I never filmed these exercises, but I have been doing good girls and bad girls. I've actually found that this machine right here, my adductors, my inner thighs, are comparatively weak to my abductors. So it's funny because you're like, oh, well, usually the adductors are tight and they're probably strong. Well, mine tend to be tight and weak, so working on those is going to continue to help me with my squats because they do isometrically contract as you sit into the squat. After that, bad girls right here. I've been keeping the weight the same on both the bad girls and good girls just to kind of clean up the balance issues for now. Alright guys, that's it for the workout. I could just have a brief post-workout commentary and then a few meals, and that'll wrap up the video. So make sure to like, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys soon.
What's happening, guys? I just got back from the gym. It is 8:45. My battery is very low on the camera, so I'm gonna make this super quick. Legs was absolutely brutal today. I decided, I guess it's just, I think the idea of a 10 by 10 it just has a nice ring to it, and I've enjoyed doing it for the deadlifts and some of the other 100 rep sets I've been doing this past week or so. So today I did a 10 by 10 on squats at 185 pounds, and it was fucking brutal. I'm gonna be so sore tomorrow. I can already feel it coming on. And then I did actually hit the rest of my leg workout. I was super warm after that. My left knee, the lateral side of my left knee, yeah, I'm still getting some pain. My vastus lateralis on that side is so sensitive. I need to continue to work on that because I really want to have good, proper knee positioning and tracking. As I sit into the bottom of the squat, I notice sometimes, and you guys might see in the video, I get to the bottom and I try to keep tension, but then the stretch reflex, I bounce out of the hole and my knees like to move in just a little bit and then back out. And that's something I definitely need to watch because high volume squats like that with less than optimal form will definitely lead to some knee achiness. So I anticipate a little bit of soreness tomorrow. I mean, definitely muscular soreness, but also my knee is probably going to be a little bit tender. I was beltless. I will look into knee sleeves eventually. I'm also going to look at squat shoes, but that's probably not something I'm going to do until after the new year. Meal number one is going to go down here in about, well, right now. I'm going to have that protein shake I had yesterday with oats, a banana, 3 scoops of protein, and almond milk. I'll show that to you guys. Then I got a couple clients here later this morning. Be back home for meal number 2. So I'll check in with you guys here in a few. Alright guys, so I know for those who follow the channel regularly, some of this might be repetitive, but I feel like it's important as people come on board. You know, that's my whole goal, that's my attitude, is that people will get excited about the content. I want to, give you guys no bullshit content and really stick to what we all love, which is the gym and taking care of ourselves. So, multivitamin, vitamin D3, fish oil, shake right here. I'm going to show you the components. 1 cup of Quaker oats, old-fashioned style, a banana, about 12 ounces of unsweetened almond milk, 3 scoops of my protein. This is the vanilla flavor, and then I really like mine to be thicker, so I put about 10 or 12 ice cubes in there, blend it all up for 30 to 60 seconds, piss off the neighbors because it's so loud, and then drink it all down. Usually takes me about 5 or 10 minutes. Super quick, really nice to do after your workout. I typically like something kind of sweet after my workout, so you guys kind of decide personal preference, either whole food or a protein shake, you know, sort of smoothie to really get you your carbohydrates, get you your protein, and you know, the fats are going to be kind of minimal. I don't really need a ton of fat right now, but I will make up for that in the next 3 meals. So guys, I am going to leave it there. I should be having meal number 2 around 1 o'clock. See you then. All right, what's up, peeps? It is currently noon here on the West Coast. I just got back from the grocery store. I worked until about 11:30 and then headed over to the grocery store right afterwards. I'm gonna show you guys real quick what I picked up. 3 large avocados right here. Not a lot of them were ripe at the store. Unfortunately, the small avocados that were on sale, none of them were ripe. So that sucks. Got myself some bagels. Gonna actually have eggs and bagels right now. Picked up this slow cooker beef seasoning mix. I'm going to try that out with the right here with the chuck roast I picked up last week. Got to pull that out and defrost it. Also grabbed some popped rice cakes, which I found go absolutely amazing with crunchy peanut butter. I highly recommend that if you're looking for some sort of semi-healthy snack that can help limit some of your cravings or satisfy your cravings, I should say. A couple packs of Trident gum. I really like to chew Trident gum with ice water, especially when I'm in between meals and at work. 1 carton of egg whites, as always, and then I got 4 sparkling waters, every single kind there. 59 cents a piece, so a hell of a deal. I'm starving, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and prep meal number 2, and I'll show you the finished product. Alright, boys and girls, familiar sight here. Got ourselves 300 grams of egg whites, 4 whole eggs, 2 bagels. I already ate a half of one of the bagels because I'm absolutely starving. About a half a pound of grapes. Gonna go ahead and eat this up. I'm probably gonna eat more food. Been really hungry the past 2 days. Also, currently editing arms and full day of eating from yesterday. So look forward to that video, guys. Once again, it's about 12:20 in the afternoon. Meal number 3 should be coming up around 5 o'clock. See you then.